The B main, 20 laps, 4 cars to advance to the national final. Racing down into turn number 1 the first time. Cars safely through. Watching for some progress, I said safely through. Then we've got a 3-car pile up. The cautions are on. Doesn't appear to be any major damage, though there is 1 car sitting over on turn number 2 that hasn't moved too far. And it's the 41 car of Robbie Foe. He comes to the Inquiry Bay. Manamato comes to the Inquiry Bay. Jason Oldfield spun at the other end. So a complete restart coming up in the B main.
On this one, car 7, so we can do it online.
Jason, with this being the last chance race, there's certainly bound to be a lot of carnage. They're throwing it all on the line.
Well, there's our first bit of drama. Daniel Padala will not start the national final. He's out with a flat tyre. So Daniel Padala is the first withdrawal.
5.
So restart to come up next lap around. Reid and Smith, Locke and Cockman, Brad Blake and Jason Oldfield. Row 4 is Lloyd Wallace and Robbie Foe. Row 5 is Bronte Humphreys and Colin Peden. Row 6, Matt Templar and Bobby Wakefield from Kalgoorlie. Great to see Bob make the B main. If you remember back to the opening heat last night, he didn't even get 1 lap done. "20 laps still ahead of us. We've had 1 restart. B main is underway again. Down into turn number 1 they go. Sean Reid on his outside, Odin Smith. They're running 3 and 4 wide. So a few of them trying to win it in the first corner. They're safely through there. Matt Templar is the big loser. He's gone well and truly wide. He's gone back to last. Bounced off the concrete wall. There's 1 car storming round the outside. I've got a sneaking suspicion it's the 41 car. It is. It's Robbie Foe into 4th. Dale Cockman, Brad Blake. They're 5th and 6th. Another one coming right round the outside is Jamie Locke. Oh, it's getting untidy further back. They're 5 wide. Brad Blake is the one that's been knocked out of contention. He's up near the wall and he'll be OUT out of the running. They come out of turn number 4 into the main straight. It is Odin Smith by half a car length. Now Jason Oldfield goes on the outside. On the inside, Sean Reid. Also up there is Robbie Foe. There's 4 of them fighting for the lead. Unbelievable spectacle at the moment. Robbie Foe goes around the outside of Sean Reid. He goes in between Reid now, and on the outside Jason Oldfield. Odin Smith still in front. Odin Smith and Jason Oldfield and Robbie Foe across the line in a blanket finish if that was the end of the race, but it's not. They've got a long way to go yet, but they cross together. Jason Oldfield went really wide, loses a spot, and Sean Reid goes back into third. Cockman from Moru's in fifth place. Sixth spot, it looks as though it is trying to pick it up, but could be Lloyd Wallace in sixth. One car spun, that is the 44. He keeps it going. Brodie Humphries back then after Lloyd Wallace. It's Jamie Oldfield, is it, who's up to seventh place, and one car's run wide. It's Robbie Foe. Robbie Foe's gone back to sixth place. He fights back on the outside of Lloyd Wallace and on the outside of Dale Cockman, who goes into fourth place now. It is an absolute traffic jam for the race lead. Odin Smith doesn't have a clue what's right behind him. He might now, because one of his hometown mates in Sean Reid comes underneath. On the outside is Jason Oldfield. Underneath of Oldfield goes Robbie Foe. Back in fifth spot, it's Lloyd Wallace. On the outside, Jamie Oldfield driving some sort of a race. From the back of the field now up to sixth place. It's Odin Smith just in front. Sean Reid on the inside. Back in third spot as they go into turn number one in the B main. On the outside, there's four of them fighting for the lead. Five of them, six of them, as Sean Reid hits the front. On the outside comes Jason Oldfield. So too Odin Smith. Robbie Foe from Victoria comes underneath. On the outside comes the 26 car and Lloyd Wallace. On the inside comes Jamie Oldfield. You don't know where to look here in the B main. An unbelievable spectacle in front of a massive crowd here at Ellenbrook. Back in front is Odin Smith. Back in second spot, Sean Reid. As Robbie Foe makes a mistake, he goes back 1-2 spots. In fact, Robbie Foe is out. He's thrown a big spin on the back straight. He's parked on the grass, and he's going to be a long way behind. Odin Smith the leader. Sean Reid in second spot. Third spot, Jason Oldfield. Jamie Oldfield comes into fourth place. He's come from the C main. Back in fifth spot is Lloyd Wallace from South Australia. Cockman is sixth. As Robbie Foe retires, and also the 3-car of Colin Peterson is in reverse here in the main straight. Back into the main straight comes the leaders. It's Odin Smith just in front from Jason Oldfield. Back in third spot, it's the next car is Sean Reid. Then Jamie Oldfield is fourth. Lloyd Wallace is right there with them. Cockman is sixth as they move down the back straight once again. Jamie Locke is up there with them. They come out of turn 4. Jamie Oldfield comes underneath to take third place from Sean Reid. It's still Jason Oldfield second, and the race leader is still car number 75 of Odin Smith from Broome. Lloyd Wallace from South Australia is right behind them. We got one car up against the fence. It's a 22 of Ray Leonard. He's trying to get out of harm's way, and he does. So the race still continues. Odin Smith leading a very exciting B main. Out of turn 4 they come. The yellows have come on. The yellows have come on, and we have a stoppage. What an exciting B main we've got. What a race from Jamie Oldfield to get up to third. So we check with Selena. We're only halfway through the race, for heaven's sake, and he's got up to third place. More to come in just a tick as I take a breath, and we'll hand down to Rick with an injury report from the infield.
Jason Crow, how's the drive from Jamie Oldfield up into third place behind his brother from the rear of the field. Sean Gadget Reid in fourth. There's XF Falcon out in front, piece of machinery. Keep the carbureted motor up against the fuel injected cars behind. Cross back upstairs to JC to bring them on home.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 cars parked down in the NOS Sprint parking area that need to be moved. Toyota Corolla, a silver Toyota Corolla, and a dark Mazda 3 that need to be moved, please, near the 51 truck down at the NOS Sprint, the wingless sprints. If they can be moved, please. A silver Toyota Corolla and a dark Mazda 3 down in the pit area of the wingless sprints. It needs to be moved, please, as soon as possible. Well, there's some drama here now in the B main. The leader is out on the restart. Odin Smith is out with a flat tyre. Well, the leader is out. Yellow lights are still on. We're going green. The yellow lights are still flashing. We're not going green. So it's Jason Oldfield from Jamie Oldfield, Sean Reid, Lloyd Wallace, Dale Cockman, Jamie Locke is 6th, Sean Peters 7th, Matt Amato, Matt Templar, 10th place is Bob Wakefield, 11th spot is Bronte Humphries, and 12th and last car running is Ray Leonard. The A main of the modified production state title in Queensland is about to be run. Mark Carlin, the former national champion, will start on the front row with Alan Nash, Aidan Raymond and Glenn Baxter on row 2. 10 laps remain in the B main racing. Down the main straight, Jason Oldfield leads Jamie Oldfield down into turn 1, then Sean Reid in 3rd place. In 4th place, it's anybody's Lloyd Wallace is there, and so too is Dale Cockman and Jamie Locke, and then Sean Reid as they move down the main the back straight once again. Oh, Jamie Oldfield tagged his brother Jason and he sent him offline, and Sean Reid comes into 2nd place. So Sean Reid back into 2nd. 3rd place is Jamie Oldfield. He comes back around the outside of Gadget Reid. 4th spot is Lloyd Wallace, then Cockman in 5th, then Jamie Locke, and then Sean Peters in 7th. We still have got 8 laps to go this time around. It is spin, Jason Oldfield out in front. 2nd spot is Jamie Oldfield is 2nd. 3rd spot is Sean Reid, then Lloyd Wallace, Cockman, and then in 6th place it's the 23 car of, the 32 car of Sean Peters. 7th is Matt Amato, Matt Templar back to 8th. 9th is Jamie Locke, who's going backwards. Now underneath him comes Bob Wakefield. Come out of turn 4 again. It is Jason Oldfield, the race leader. 7 laps to go in the B main here in the national title at Ellenbrook. 2nd place is Jamie Oldfield. 3rd spot is Sean Reid. 4th spot is Lloyd Wallace. Only the first 4 qualify. Back in 5th spot it's Cockman. 6th spot it's now Sean Reid. 7th spot it's Matt Amato. 8th is Templar. 9th is Bob Wakefield. 10th is Ray Leonard. 11th spot towards the back of the field would be, let's pick them all up, get the full run of the card, is Ray Leonard. One ahead of him was Bronte Humphries, and Locke is last of all. Down the back straight we have 6 laps to go. 5.5 now. We've had 2 restarts in the B main, and it's Jamie and Jason Oldfield. It's Jason Oldfield, the leader by a car length. Jamie Oldfield 2nd. Remembering Jamie came from the C main. He's come from the back of the B main to get to where he is now. 3rd spot Sean Reid. Lloyd Wallace 4th as Jamie Oldfield hits the front. Jamie Oldfield takes up the running. Jason Oldfield back in 2nd place. Back in 3rd spot is Sean Reid. 4th spot it's Lloyd Wallace from South Australia. 5th spot is Dale Cockman as Jamie Oldfield has now taken the race lead and is a car length ahead of Jason. Back in 3rd spot it's still the Sean Reid, 4th spot Lloyd Wallace, then Dale Cockman. 6th position is Sean Peters, and back then to another car coming around, which is Matt Amato. Sean Peters, does he hit the fence? I think he did. My view is obscured by the starter's platform, and his race I think might be over. He's going back through the field. We've got 3 laps to go. Jamie Oldfield and Jason Oldfield nearly running side by side. Back in 3rd spot still Sean Reid. In 4th spot it's the 28 car of Lloyd Wallace. 5th position is still Dale Cockman. They're not going to qualify. 2 laps to go. The race leader is Jamie Oldfield. Jason Oldfield in 2nd place. 3rd spot is Sean Reid. 4th Fourth place is that of the 48 of Lloyd Wallace. Cockman in fifth place. There's one lap to go. Down the back straight for the second last time. The race leader is Jamie Oldfield. Jason Oldfield in second place, hasn't given up on taking the lead. Back in third spot, Sean Reid, then Lloyd Wallace. Dale Cockman will finish fifth and Matamato sixth. One to go though. Jamie Oldfield by a car length. Jason Oldfield on his back bumper. They don't want to bring each other undone, surely. Back then to Sean Reid and Lloyd Wallace. Out of turn two. Jason Oldfield desperately wants to win the B main. Doesn't want Jamie to beat him. They dive into turn 3 and 4 the last time. It's Jamie Oldfield out in front. Come on, race fans. He's come from the back of the field and has won the B main. A tremendous drive. Jason Oldfield second. Third spot is Sean Reid, and he is very happy. He makes the national final along with Lloyd Wallace. Dale Cockman, Matamato don't qualify. Matt Templar is 7th. Wakefield is 8th. Ray Leonard is 9th. Jamie Locke is 10th. Back in 11th place it will be the 44 of Bronte Humphries, and the last car across the line, unfortunately with a couple to go, hit the fence, and finishing 12th will be Sean Peters with what looks like a flat tyre. How about putting your hands together to go for Jamie Oldfield as he comes into the main straight. A tremendous drive from the back of the B main to take the win, the back of the C main into the B, and wins the B and qualifies for the A. Wow. Downstairs to Rick we go to talk to Jamie Oldfield.
Down here on the start-finish line with winner of the B main, Jamie Oldfield. Mate, the crowd's going berserk. You did it. You started off the back, off the very back. Sean Peters got a push up alongside with a couple of dropouts. Now 40 big laps in front of you for the A main.
No, I don't know what to say. You know, we've made the A main. That's a huge bonus from where we were at the end of yesterday. Thanks to the track guys, absolutely awesome track. You can pass on it, race on it. It's, you know, it's fantastic. And I did have to give Jason a little love tap. I love that.
That Jace come past and made a whole heap of noise. He gave you a bit of a tap after the race too, much to say, you bugger, you got past me.
Did he get second? Well, that's me, him and Warren in the A main now, so extremely happy. That's fantastic.
Now, how do you see this track coming out for the feature? 40 big laps, is it going to really slicken off, be a real tyre war or what?
I think if at the moment, if they left the track as it is, it's going to be one hell of a race. The track's pretty dry on the bottom, but you're still getting drive out of it. So you can pass around the top, pass on the bottom. It's great. You know, we're in for a hell of a race.
No worries. We'll let you get back to the pits and prepare. Good luck, Jamie Oldfield.